Dear students, we have learnt how to change assertive sentences into passive forms of voice. Now we have to study how to change interrogative sentences into passive forms of voice. First, take the exemplary sentences. Rita writes poems. Number 2, Ravi makes a kite. Number 3, the baby throws stones. Number 4, the teacher teaches me. Now number 5, the peon rings the bell. We have taken the base sentences, assertive sentences. Now we have to change at first all the assertive sentences into interrogative sentences. This is very, very essential. You see the question, how the questions are formed and how you have to answer them. If we understand the structure of assertive sentences and interrogative sentences, then we will be able to study and to understand the question, and then we will be comfortable to write the answers. Interrogative sentences. What do we do to form the interrogative sentence? We first write what? Verb, then subject. It means before the subject, what is placed, what is written? Verb. But there no any helping verb is mentioned. It's a main verb. And we know that for write, do is hidden and writes does hidden. So for V1 do and for V5 does. And this way we take out the helping verb and the question is formed. Number 1, writes what? Does. Okay, does first verb, then subject. What is placed before the subject? Verb. Does, then subject, Rita. Now here only first form of verb is left, V1. Okay, fifth form is taken out. Now here left only V1, first form of the verb. It means write. You understand? First helping verb, then subject. What is left here? V1. Does Rita write poems? Okay, this is active. Now passive. In narration, what do we do? If the interrogative, then we change the interrogative sentence into assertive. In which grammatical item? In narration. But this doesn't happen in voice. If active voice is in interrogative form, then passive will be also in interrogative form. Okay? So the verb will be before the subjects. Object will be now subject. Okay? Object will be now subject. Poems, singular or plural? Plural. And this is what? Which tense? Simple present tense. And for simple present tense, what are the helping verbs? Am, is, are. Because this is V5. If V1 or V5, then helping verbs am, is, are. Because this is in present tense. So for poems, what will be? Am, is, or are? Are. Then poems. Okay. And in passive voice, which form of verb is essential? Third form. Written. And after third form, by. And subject will be object. Once again, I am revising it. This is interrogative sentence, and in voice, if we have to change into passive, then we have to write in interrogative, but in narration, just opposite. Interrogative is changed to assertive, but this doesn't happen in the voice. If interrogative, then passive will be also interrogative. Present tense, helping verbs, everything depends on helping verb. Am, is, are. Now poems will be subject. So for poems, what will be the suitable verb? Am, is, or are? Are. So first verb, because we have to change into interrogative. Give here the sign of question mark. Are poems, then V3 written, after V3 by Rita. Now HW. Change the exemplary sentences into interrogative forms and then into passive voice. Will you be able to do? I am sure you will be able to do first interrogative sentence, then all the interrogative sentences will be changed to passive form, of which number 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now see some interrogative sentences with WH forms. WH forms. passive of WH questions. This I am inculcating only to make you understand the question, because we have to first understand the question and you have to answer them. At first you write the sentences. When does the postman distribute letters? Number 2, why do students make a noise in the classroom? How will she solve this sum? Number 4, where did you buy this hat? Who wrote the Ramayana? Okay. Now passive forms. There is no problem. WH, 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 WH. WH question will be at its place. No changing of the place. Number 1, at first you write the WH question. Does be fight? It means this sentence is in simple present tense. V1 or V5. It means helping verbs am is are. Now see what is the object? Letters. Letters singular or plural? Plural. So what will be the right option? Am is or are? Are. When are letters? Because we have not to change the interrogative sentence into assertive. In narration we do so. In voice, if the active voice is interrogative, passive will be also interrogative. And for interrogative, what must be written first? First helping verb, then subject. So WH at its place, and object will be subject. For the subject, letters plural, verb will be also plural because this is in present tense. Am is are. Letters, then V3, distributed. Now, after V3, by. The subject will be object. Any problem? Number 2, WH same place, do, V1, it means simple present tense, helping was, am is are. This is the complement. We have to do with the object. We have to stress object in passive voice. Object, not complement. Unwise, uncountable noun. That's why here we have used a. So, uncountable noun singular form and present tense. The options are am, is, are. Singular, so is will be the right option. When, is, a, noise, then V3 made, and after V3 by, then subject students, and complement will be its own place in the classroom. Okay, nothing is left. At first WH, and for this subject, object will be changed to subject. Singular verb is unwise, V3, after V3 by students, and complement in its own place. Number 3. WH, same place. Object will be the subject. And for this, what must be placed before the subject? Helping verb. And we know that this modal verb, will or shall, will be changed into shall be or will be. So how will this sum be? So if there is verb phrase will be, the subject will be placed in between the verb phrase. Will be, so between will be, the subject will be placed. Okay, suppose that he is running and we have to change it into negative. He is not running. So in between is running we place not, because is running is verb phrase. How will this sum be solved? After V3 by, she will be changed into object her. Number 4. WH, this hat. Okay. Did, simple past, and for simple past helping verbs are what? Was or were. You will see what you have written. So this hat is singular or plural? Singular. So what would be the right option? Singular verb. Where was this hat? Verb will be changed to V3. Bought, after V3 by, and subject will be changed to object. What is object of you? Sam. Where was this hat bought by you? Now the last one. This changes differently. At first we write by is placed after the V3, but here in this case, who will be changed to by whom? If the sentence starts with who, then it will be changed to by whom. This is V2. V2 means did, V2. So helping verb was or were. So helping verb was. The Ramayana, object will be subject. Now V3. Question mark. By whom was the Ramayana written? And if you are rigid, no. For if every WH word is placed at its place, I shall also place it at the first place. So this is also possible. Who, then helping verb was, who was, because this is V2, the Ramayana now V3 written and at last by, because subject is not known, so by will be at last. But I think that this will be suitable to understand. It depends on you if you choose this sentence or this sentence, either this or that. Who was the Ramayana written by? This seems old, but right, 100% correct. Okay, now the homework. Take the screenshot. I am going to rub it out. Okay. Do machines make these things? Where is this girl selling bangles? Why has my friend invited me? Did you see him in the market? Where was the teacher teaching us? So we have taken all the sentences into interrogative forms, some with a helping verb and some with WH form. Okay, all the interrogative forms with WH and helping verbs are mixed together. You have to complete. Take the screenshot. I think you must have understood this passive voice of interrogative sentence, and you will be able to do that. This will be very beneficial, very beneficial for you. That's all. Thank you.